Believe that I have to come on here and explain this because the brain drain has been that bad. Like, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take you through it. I hate arguing. I really do not like having to reply in a video to something that somebody said in my comment section, but sometimes the idiocy is a bit much, to say the least.
Controversy. I don't give a shit. I'm pre-ordering the Switch 2.
I can't believe how well this video did. Like, what, 532 views and mostly hostile? So, well, I mean, this one right here is not the one that I wanted to talk about, but we'll address it in just a sec. When I said I didn't give a fuck, I wasn't talking about not giving a fuck about anything surrounding this topic. I was talking about not giving a fuck about the whole, take a stand, or the posts that were all about how greedy Nintendo was and all this other stuff. Like, don't care, not really my issue, although there's a ton of fucks to give for getting a console early in the whole cycle, and it's only showing me the popular ones. Jesus, but that's not really the comments that you're a slave. Well, I don't blame you. There's no cure for low IQ. I this right here, I don't know why people do this. Like, this is not even remotely related to the but whatever. Thanks for the help with my channel. I mean, it just shows the video to more people, but this was the one that kind of got me, in that headspace of wanting to make a video reply, because it was just, when did people get this stupid? So he says, well, first of all, that's, yeah, I know, I'm typing on the screen. There's a missing, a character there, and just saying, not the only thing that's wrong with this comment, though. Like, I know what the person is trying to say. I'm just being like, yeah, your grammar is not completely on par. Also, like, let's just see everything else that needs to be corrected with this. Like, yeah, that's it. That's the issue. It's, there you go. But he says fucking take a stand. But the problem is not the grammar, though. I mean, I'm not a fucking pedant. It's just not my lane. I don't side with the grammar Nazis. I mean, I, as far as I'm concerned, you've accomplished your mission. You've gotten your point across. It's just that your point is nonsense. To put it mildly, just pirate it is a stand, and plus I'm not, like, this is just not true. Like, they're permanently increased to 80 or 90. Like, first of all, I have no interest whatsoever in the AAA line, really. Everybody's all trying to dazzle me with their bullshit in the AAA line, and meanwhile I'm just like, oh, it's some indie devs, or Studio Asano's, double A title, or their latest rendition of Octopath Traveler, or, oh, it's the edition of, a re-release of Bravely Default. Ooh, I want to get my hands on that, that. So, like I said on video, I came on and I basically confessed that I pirate games, and I don't pay for all of them. I only buy the ones that I do in vain hope that maybe someday, like, it'll do what my copy of Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, for the Sega CD did, and skyrocket to being worth like $500. Like, just maybe it'll go up even further in the years to come. Just, yeah, I see, the thing about turn-based RPGs in the niche is that when you're part of the niche, like, you really get into it. Like, we're really passionate about these games, and anybody that's into the niche of turn-based RPGs tends to be really, really, really fucking into it. And so it's like, yeah, I mean, you can conceivably sell a copy of that game for, $500 to some guy on eBay. And these things happen. Companies in the gaming space come and go. They go defunct all the time. They rise and fall, and especially if it's made by some third-party publisher like Working Designs that wasn't necessarily going to survive. I mean, you could potentially make a veritable amount, a pretty decent amount of money off that whole thing. But no, I mean, they're all sitting here like, you're the reason why it's 80. No, I'm not. I mean, prices depend on people actually buying the game. I mean, and plus, what, $80 to $90 is only going to be like the new upfront price when you buy it like right after at release. I mean, give it time. Those prices are not going to stay 80 forever. As long as it's still printing new units, you'll probably be able to get your hands on it at some steep discount within a couple of months after it gets released. I mean, who the fuck pays full price these days?